Today, I tell the tale of a failed country, an examined nation where the streams ought to flow with milk and honey, but the citizenry lick the wounds of regret for the swarms of the busy leaders are wholly owning for corruption. Darkness covers the nation, and gross darkness the people. This is a country ruled by a president in diaspora, while his countrymen are sawed in diapers of poverty. Yet he has the infantry to call his youth lazy. Isn't that amazing? I remember when I was younger and I heard the word slaughter. What comes to mind is an abattoir of the high priest with the lamb on the altar. But now when I hear the word slaughter, the only abattoir I can think of is the north, where humans are now animals being slaughtered. A country where drug is not the name of a bird, but a safety mechanism from guns carried by Boko Haram militants. Souls are being butchered in just for no just cause. Corruption is now a core option. Democracy in my country is just a demo of crazy leaders ruling over the ever demonstrating citizens who are now running crazy. They constantly protest but are afraid to test the pros, so the same old garbages are being recycled.
And we are left with those who brag with bags full of claims.
Claims upon claims, lies each time. They are lies. The forces that we first see are the forces that we do not foresee. For their promises end in poor misses and our pure misery. If only we can see beyond their voices and understand that they are only void seeds, big, strong, unreliable. We are now left doubting Thomases. We cannot, on account of their own guaranteed trust, bank on their ATMs that only dispense cash when they have our votes to catch. They claim they have our interest in mind, but they are only debtors that do not service their debts. Our lives only matter when elections are at hand and they need our thumbs. When that is done, that is all. Political cosmetology, the cheap project. They put their feet in water and call it a leg in sea. Plant flowers for beautification, but poll workers their remuneration, with herdsmen that leave men without heads, kidnaps in car and wakes as recipe for ritualists. It is an endless list. And those big belly boys with 2 P's in their names never gave us a piece of peace. All the same, what did we expect from those with a P, you see? Political parties are only a reunion of newer and past thieves who share the jollof of the nation privately. Little wonder we are only beans that don't rise.
If Nigeria was a book, we all would be lost in its pages, trying frantically to find our way out. We'll be lost in the semantic errors of the same antics employed by the ruthless leaders who have punctuated the peace and prosperity of the nation. Let's not even mention the coma. The educational sector is here. So for 4 years we are left hyphenated in between their selfish ambitions and thoughtless decisions. Nigeria is a joke, but it's not even funny. No one is laughing, for our hope of a better tomorrow is constantly cracked. Nigeria is a tale of dejected citizens periodically voting to elect the already elected leaders who for 4 years rejected the pleas of the people for good governance. But this demonstrating their ears only when the time comes for the demonstrative power of the people's franchise. For they know it will either spell their doom or continued boom. What ticks me off particularly about politics is the constant lies 24/7 which has made us
all week long. They call meetings, set up committees. Our case in wrong ends committing. Let's no longer condone their false lenses of condolences and let them know that we have learned our lessons, that our burden they will not lessen. Green, but my country is an irony of land laid waste and farm left desolate. White, but my country is an oxymoron where chaotic tranquility meets peaceful anarchy. Another green, only a repetition of pains and pains, so the flag of lies.
Like a reporter, we have a fictitious character as our president, but unlike a reporter, he is clueless and devoid of any magical powers. But if we boo Ari, Atiku, for even Abu Ibaka might be as impotent as the merciless thing. Our leaders are lead asses with no direction. They held us captive in a prison without walls, but made it with our minds so that we think a prison break is mission impossible. They don't see or care about the people. They see and care about votes. Mark my words, these donors are all trumps. After they've gotten your thumbs, they dump you. If only Nigeria was Real Madrid, maybe we'll have someone to bail us out. But it's time we use the magic of our franchise like the French to securely eyes our future, instead of watching it melt away before our very eyes because of the decisions we make. Let the game of waiting on the Lord for 4 years only to refuse to wait on the line to vote out bad leadership stop.
Don't sell your vote, own it.
The youths are leaders of tomorrow, they say. So we suffered amnesia and forgot the fact that today is yesterday's tomorrow. So like patient dogs, we continue to wait for tomorrow while the grandfathers of yesterday still lay today. From the formation of the earth, evil thrives not because of the presence of bad people, but the silence of the good ones. If you know both, wait till you gain. You then are not any better than the corrupt leaders who come into power. They said the forest was shrinking, but the people kept voting for the axe because it had a wooden handle. So they thought it was one of them. No one ever told us Axe's opponent was a bulldozer and the trees had to choose a lesser devil. Will you choose any differently? The broom has set Nigeria ablaze, but voting in the umbrella is like rescuing a burning man by drowning him. Remember, it's not just the umbrella or broom that's on the ballot paper.
Sweep them out with their brooms of doom. Grab the umbrellas that will save us from their reigns. Let them know that power really belongs to the people, and the only thing changing is who is making the claim.
We vote for a better Nigeria. We vote for peace. We vote love. There is no looking back. We die here so Nigeria can live and be great again.